So in the beginning, I was kind of nervous about starting my application because, I'm not in Boston area or East Coast. I'm in West Coast. So I felt nervous because I couldn't see them like in person. But it went very well because the platform they use and how fast they respond to my essays in terms of answer my questions and editing my essay, they always respond within 48 hours or even faster. Then I feel much more comfortable. And whenever I have a question, I can always reach to my consultant, and sometimes he can even connect me to the previous admission person from that specific program, which is very helpful and professional. I would say the interview prep is the most helpful, not only because they just tell me, use a concrete example or use detailed information when you're in the interview. They also tell me if my example makes sense. Some of the questions, if I answer by myself, I may not be very efficient in the interview, so they helped me a lot with it. The best part, I would say, it's the balance. They will not push you, but they will also remind you, when the deadline coming or when you have not replied to the platform about your next version of essay editing. You do not feel the pressure, but you also know that they are thinking about you. I already referred two of my friends to Personal MBA, and why? It's the same answer that I felt. They're not very pushy, but also very resourceful and very professional. It's like a whole team behind it. You have your consultant, but you also have the whole team. And in terms of the program selecting, I think it's very realistic instead of just making you feel good about yourself in the beginning, but at the end, you may not be able to get into those programs. I would highly recommend Personal MBA Coach because my background is non-traditional and my test score was just okay. My GPA was also just fine, but I could get into Chicago Booth and UCLA under the help of MBA Personal Coach. So that's very impressive. Even I myself feel surprised when I get the phone call from the program admission that I got accepted.